What's up guys, Christian here, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock your Samsung Galaxy S8. I just got this phone straight from the factory, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock it. Just go ahead and grab your phone, and we're going to get the IMEI number of the phone. So we're going to dial *#06#, and as you will see, the 15-digit IMEI number will appear in your screen. So this is very important, guys. We're going to use this number to generate the unlock code to unlock this phone, okay? So keep it somewhere close. Now we're going to switch to a computer. Go to your internet browser, see that it says short instructions on how to enter this unlock code. It says that the code is ready, but the most important part is the actual unlock code. So this right here is what we're gonna use to unlock this phone. Now keep in mind that this exact same code will not work for your phone because it only works for one specific phone based on your IMEI number. So anyways, I'm gonna show you how to enter this unlock code. It's super simple. So I'm gonna switch cameras back to the phone. So make sure that your phone is fully turned off, and you're gonna have to insert an unsupported SIM card. My phone is from AT&T, so I'm going to use a different provider like T-Mobile, Telus, or any other. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and insert this SIM card in, and once your phone has detected that you have inserted a non-supported SIM card, it will require you to enter this unlock code. So I'm just going to go ahead, insert it here, and we're going to power on the phone. So after a few seconds, you will see the screen requesting the network unlock code. So we're going to go ahead and insert this unlock code here, make sure it is 100% correct, and then you're gonna hit where it says unlock. Perfect, SIM network unlock successful. That means that the code was accepted, and now we have a fully factory unlocked phone. Now your phone is gonna restart, it's gonna take a few seconds. So once your phone is on, you should get a full signal of your new carrier. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's how you unlock a Samsung Galaxy S8. I hope this video helped you unlock your phone. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. By the way guys, if you haven't checked out the drop test video, go ahead and click it here to watch the drop test from 1,000 feet. We're also giving away a free Samsung Galaxy S8. So make sure you also watch this video because I'll tell you how you can win it there. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Take care.
Ever since that Galaxy S8 durability test video, I've been thinking about making a clear Galaxy S8 and how cool that would look. Now, the S8 is a little bit different than the S6 and the S7, where the coloring isn't so much of a sticker, but it's more of a coating on that back glass, so it scrapes off, but not super easily. But I think I have a solution. All of these are called solvents, or paint thinner, and one of these should work. May be fatal or cause blindness if swallowed. This should work just fine. The first step in making a clear Galaxy S8 is to remove the back glass panel. I talk more about this in my complete S8 teardown video, but the short version is to go slow, and to use heat and a thin metal pry tool so you don't break the glass. Now remember, you are avoiding all of the warranties on your phone if you attempt this project, and it is a little bit harder than it looks. Once that back glass is off, I'm going to pop out the camera frame and the fingerprint scanner, so I have complete access to the glass slab itself. These are incredibly well sealed to the back glass, so I'm doing more of a slicing motion through the adhesive instead of prying up against the glass. At this point I did try separating the color from the glass, but it seemed pretty permanently coated and did not want to come off. My razor blade couldn't do much more than just scratch the underside of that glass. This paint and epoxy remover, on the other hand, is kind of like acid. The solvent worked incredibly well to soften the paint on the underside of that glass, but there was still one more slightly cloudy lamination layer underneath that. The lamination was relatively clear but still had a murky effect to it, so getting rid of that was the next step. The extra strength paint remover once again made this part slightly easier since it had loosened the laminated bond with the glass. Now that the glass is completely clear and rinsed off, we have a few different options. One is to just take that glass panel and put it directly back on the phone. This leaves the phone with complete functionality since everything is still in place and intact. And while it still does look pretty good at this point, I'm going to strip it down and take it a step farther. There are 14 screws in the back of this thing, and the good news is that not all of these screws are mandatory. In order to view the pretty stuff inside the phone, we have to remove the wireless charging. The phone will still function completely fine with this removed, it just won't charge wirelessly anymore, obviously. Now the loudspeaker plastics are covering too much of the circuit board for my taste. This Android has a headphone jack, and I want to show that off from the inside. The loudspeaker is still pretty important though, and crucial to the normal functionality of the phone, so I'll need at least half of this piece of plastic. The other half, not so much. Now we can visibly see half of the charging port, while still keeping our speaker intact. The important screws that need to stay in place are these ones. I'm pretty sure all the screws are important on some level, but these are the only ones I'm going to keep. I'll put some clear double-sided tape back onto the camera lens as well as the fingerprint scanner, and then re-stick them to the underside of that clear panel. I'll have all of this stuff linked in the video description if you're curious, or if you want to try this yourself. And now we're starting to get somewhere. All of the internal circuits and components are completely visible at this point, just like back in the good old days with my favorite Game Boy. This thing is looking pretty sweet. To get that back glass to stick securely to the phone, we have to use more clear adhesive. I'll link this stuff in the description. Just make sure that it goes all around the inside edge to keep that dust out. The phone definitely isn't going to be water resistant anymore. I'll use a little glass cleaner on the underside of that panel. Once you set it down, it'll be down for good, so make sure it's clean the first time around. After removing the top layer of the double-sided tape, I'll clip in that little tiny fingerprint scanner. The complete disassembly and reassembly video of this phone will have a few more tips and tricks in it. This particular video is more just highlighting the clear back panel. And there you have it, the world's first fully functional clear-backed Galaxy S8. Let me know what you think. Do you think Samsung should start mass producing these things for everyone? I think it looks pretty cool. There are a few cons that go along with this project. Obviously the phone's not waterproof anymore, and it doesn't have the wireless charging in the back. And, you know, the phone's not meant to be taken apart, so there's a good chance that it could just die completely during this, and you have no more warranty once it's been opened up. But as far as aesthetics and how cool it looks, I think it's pretty awesome, and it's pretty much a cost-free project. I had to buy that paint thinner, which cost about $8, and it took about an hour of my time to clear off that back coloring and reinstall the phone again. But other than that, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and maybe, if this video gets enough likes, Samsung will start making these phones in the future. It's a long shot, but it could happen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.